Everyone gets into their financial journey for different reasons. It gives us a purpose for what we go through, a goal to aim for. It doesn't matter if your financial goal is to reach for the stars or to make paying the bills a bit easier. Setting a goal is an important part of your financial journey. It's a part that a lot of people don't always get right. So, let's learn how to set goals that set us up to succeed. And please remember, none of what I say in this video is considered financial advice. When setting a goal, it is often all too easy to get straight into the what. This is the what we're wanting to achieve. But a question that we need to be asking ourselves before we start with that is why? Why are you about to undertake this journey? Are you wanting to upgrade your holiday to 5 stars and first class? Are you wanting to retire early? Or are you wanting to just give yourself a little bit more time with your life? Whatever the reason may be, it's important that you're honest with yourself. By asking yourself why and figuring out the exact reasons means that you will develop an emotional connection to your goal. By developing an emotional connection to your goal, it changes how you view it. It goes from something that you want to something that you need. When something becomes a need in our lives, we are more driven to obtain it, more willing to do whatever needs to be done. This emotional connection will help you get through some of the tougher parts of your journey. Financial journeys take a long period of time, often more than a decade. This means that we will need to be patient as we progress towards our goal. There will be times that we will have to decide if we really need the latest FOMO item in our lives or not. Achieving our goals will require some sacrifice along the way. Developing an emotional connection to our goal and turning them from wants into needs will help make some of these tougher times a little bit easier as we progress towards achieving them. Now that we have determined why we want to achieve our goals and we have developed an emotional connection to it, we move on to the next part of setting our goals, the what. For many people, this is where the fun of goal setting begins. While it is easy to get starry-eyed and carried away while doing this step, it is important that we remain mindful. We need to make sure that we are completely honest with ourselves in what we can achieve. It is a good habit to get into when setting goals to aim high, but aiming too high here can set us up for failure or can make the road to achieving our goals harder than it needs to be. Like with many goal-setting exercises, utilizing SMART goals is an ideal approach for many. While we won't be using all aspects here, it is a good starting point. The first part of setting goals is to be specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? By setting specific goals, we know exactly what we are aiming for, but more importantly, we can develop a strategy as to how we're going to achieve those goals. Having a goal to be able to reduce your work by 1 day per week might sound specific, but what does that actually look like? How do you know when you've achieved that? By diving deeper into it, when you set this goal, we quickly discover that attributing a passive income amount to this makes it a more specific goal. And according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, that means that you will need to develop a monthly passive income of approximately $1,400. The next part of the SMART goal setting is measurable. By ensuring that we are setting very specific goals, we are making sure that our goals are measurable. This means we know exactly when we have achieved them. This takes us to the achievable section of goal setting. I would love to be able to set a goal to have a net worth of 10 figures in a short period of time, but the truth is I will likely not be able to develop that level of wealth in my lifetime, let alone a short part of it. When we set goals that are not achievable, we ultimately make our financial journey more difficult. The levels of sacrifice that are required to reach unrealistic elevated goals set may be beyond what we're willing to make. This could cause us to abandon our journey before we've even begun. By setting goals that are achievable, we are setting ourselves into the best position to begin our journey. There is nothing saying that we can't adjust our goal as we go along. However, the psychological impact of increasing a goal because you will achieve it sooner than expected can have a positive impact on your journey. But if you have to reduce your goal because it's not originally as achievable as you thought, this puts a massive psychological burden on you. The fourth part of SMART has many meanings. However, from a financial perspective, realistic is often used here. If we follow SMART goal setting so far, then our goals should be realistic. The last step of SMART goals is timely. Given enough time in our financial journeys, any of us could feature on a Forbes rich list. but for most of us, this would take many lifetimes to achieve. Setting a timely goal means that we will be giving ourselves plenty of time to enjoy the freedom that results from our financial journeys. While some of us set up goals that involve setting our children or other loved ones up, many of us set out on our financial journeys to enhance our own lives. Once you have decided upon a SMART goal, there is one last thing that must be done. Write it down somewhere. This can be on a piece of paper you keep somewhere or on a digital document. Research has shown that people are more likely to achieve the goals that they have written down. Being able to regularly see your goal will be a constant reminder of the emotional connection that you have developed with it. Now that you know how to set goals for your financial journey, you are already ahead of many other people who have failed to even do this. The goals that we have set allow us to develop strategies as to how we are going to achieve them. These strategies can also involve us setting smaller goals to achieve along the way to our main goal. Now that we have set our goals, it is important to know that these goals are not set in stone. Our financial journey is going to be a long journey. Our circumstances can change throughout our lives. We could lose our jobs or get a raise. We could get married or have children. All of these things and many others can change the circumstances of our financial journeys, and they would impact our ability to achieve our goals. Now that you have set your goals, you have set yourself up to achieve whatever financial independence you are wanting to achieve. It is time to start going and achieving them. If you have found this video helpful, please subscribe to Forever Finance so that you will know the moment more helpful videos are uploaded. And if you have something you would like to see us cover, please leave a comment below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll see you next time.